G'day, it's Mark and welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we look at the production volume and also the recommended retail price of all the GT models that Ford Australia ever produced. And that includes some of the South African export cars they did, but also GTP and some of the special editions as well. So let's get stuck into it. Okay, so I thought it'd be quite interesting after doing some of the previous episodes around Ford production numbers to do a summary of all the GTs, but also things like GTPs. Do a summary there of how many were built and what the recommended retail price was when the cars were new. Just so there's sort of one episode that encapsulates all of those vehicles. And I'll even include things like the South African vehicles that were offered in terms of Fairmont GTs. So let's take it away. Firstly, the XR GT, the first of the GT series. There were a total of 684 built, and the recommended price back in the day was $3,890. Obviously, you could add options and things to these prices, but that's the recommended retail price. Then you go to the XT GT, and there were 1,415 built, and that car had a recommended retail price of $4,050. Then you go to the XW GT, and there were 2,271 built, and it had a recommended retail price of $4,250. Then you go to the XW GTHO Phase 1, and there were 260 built, and that car had a recommended retail price of $4,495. Then you go to the XW GTHO Phase 1.5. There were 110 of those built, and they had a recommended retail price of $4,545. Then you go to the XW GTHO Phase 2. There were 287 built, and it had a recommended retail price of $4,830. The South African vehicles, there were XW and XY Fairmont GTs, and there were a total of those 1,794 built. Now, the currency was Rand. You'd have to do the conversion. It was 4,202 Rand. Then you go to the XY GT. There were 1,557 built, and it had a recommended retail price of $4,625. Then you go to the XY GTHO Phase 3, probably the most iconic muscle car ever built in Australia. There were 300 built, and they had a recommended retail price of $5,250. Then you go to the XA GT. There were 1,737 built, and it had a recommended retail price of $4,790. That's the sedan. Then there was the XA GT hardtop. There were 771 built, and that had a recommended retail price of $4,955. The XA GTHO Phase 4, there was only one production car built, and it had a recommended retail price of $6,007. The XA GT RPO 83 sedan, there were 131 built. It had a recommended retail price of $4,790. And there was an XA GT RPO 83 hardtop. There were 120 of those built, and it had a recommended retail price of $4,955. So the same price as the normal XA hardtop. The XB GT sedan, there were 1,930 built, and it had a recommended retail price of $6,002. Then you go to the XB GT hardtop, there were 942 built, not that many really, and a recommended retail price of $6,113. Then you had a very big gap, and then you go to the EB GT, there were 265 built, and it had a recommended retail price of $62,500. That's a big jump, isn't it? The previous GT was 6,113 in the hardtop, and then it went to 62,500, albeit many years later. Then the EL GT, there were 272 built. It had a recommended retail price of $69,500. Then cars I was involved in, the Behr GT, there were 2,084 built. Recommended retail price was $59,850. The Behr GTP, there were 1,519 built. It had a recommended retail price of $69,850. The BF GT, there were 1,443 built, and it had a recommended retail price of $62,210. And then you go to the BF GTP, there were 616 built, and it had a recommended retail price of $70,410. So the gap between GT and GTP was reduced because the specifications of the standard GT started improving with things like Brembo brakes. The BF GT 40th anniversary, there were 200 built, and it had a recommended retail price of $65,110. Then the BF GT Cobra, another car I was involved in, 400 built, recommended retail price $65,110. The FG GT, there were 2,506 built. It had a recommended retail price of $66,590. The FG GTP, there were 713 built, and it had a recommended retail price of $77,190. Then you had the FG GTE, which was a replacement for the Force, 260 built, and a recommended retail price of $78,190. The FG GT 5th anniversary, there were 200 built, with a recommended retail price of $71,890. Then the FG GT Black Edition, 125 built. Recommended retail was $74,290. The FG GTR spec, there were 350 built, and the recommended retail price was $76,990. And finally, the last in the line, the FG GTF, there were 550 built, and it had a recommended retail price of $77,990. If you want to know more about these cars in more detail, make sure you check out the Falcon Auto History series on my channel. Just go to the main menu on the channel and look at playlists, and then you'll see the Falcon Auto History series. You can click on those from XK right through to FGX. You'll learn more about the Falcon range, the full range within that model, but also things like GTs. Well, hope you enjoyed that episode on the Ford Australia GT production with all the different variants as well. Gives you all the volume, but also the recommended retail prices as well. It's just good to be able to make a comparison, I guess, between the different models. So if you did enjoy the episode, please do give it a thumbs up. It makes a big difference to the channel. It doesn't cost a cent, and it really does help. Share on your social media, Facebook, that type of thing, car clubs, forums. You hit the hype button as well. That just means the episodes will be recommended by YouTube to other car enthusiasts. And above all, please hit that subscribe button with the bell notification. That way, when new episodes are released, you'll be the first to know. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.